so
like,
good.
Oblivion NPC dialogue, they're so...
Look at Toxic Waste Pit. Turn around and pick a Toxic Waste Pit. Okay, so you got that one. There's one that was just right above it.
Oh yeah, I definitely got that one.
I know, but...
Just in case.
That's the sort of assumption that gets us stuck for hours. Go up the pole. Just go along every vine you see, man. Okay, yeah, we good. Sorry, Oblivion NPCs and their epicness.
Yeah, no, those videos are so funny to me.
They're good. They're good.
They're good. I played a little bit of Oblivion. I never beat it, but I remember liking it. All right.
I didn't play it. I don't know anything about it.
I mean, it's like, you know, it's a fucking Bethesda game. It plays like a Bethesda game. They
It's sort of the proto-Bethesda game of that particular...
It was like the first one to like do like modern Bethesda stuff, because I feel like even Morrowind is like a way prototype of like what eventually would become.
They hadn't sanded off all the weird edges yet.
Yeah, Oblivion, but Oblivion still has some weirdness to it. Like one of the things that people love is like one of your stats is like jumping, right? And then like if you increase your your jump enough, you can just jump on top of like fucking buildings.
Is that still the case in Oblivion?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Because that's like that's the case with every single thing in Morrowind.
Yeah.
That's your ability to walk quickly, your ability to like jump at all, essentially. Like, it's so funny playing, when I first played the bit of Morrowind I played as a mage, and like you literally can't do anything. You walk like at a snail's pace. You cannot make any jump. Like, you cannot, if you want to try to cross like a short little stream by jumping over it, you can't do that. Your hops are like non-existent.
Yeah.
It's so funny. 90% of your attacks with a weapon miss, but you have like no spells. It's so good.
You just walk around and die.
But eventually, you like the fun thing with those games is that eventually you can become really, really strong.
Yeah.
And like if you play the right character, like you can be really fast and really agile, because not every character has the same like movement abilities and stuff.
Yeah,
which is kind of fun. I kind of like it.
I think Oblivion did get more streamlined for sure.
Yeah.
But it was also like the start of like a lot of the Bethesda isms, right?
Yes.
That I think so, right? Was Oblivion before Fallout 3? It was Fallout 3 first.
Yeah, it was Oblivion first, okay. I believe.
I think that's true. Yeah. It was like the start of like that sort of era. The era, I guess, that we're still in.
What's the best of those?
Of those?
Yeah. Is it Skyrim? It's probably Skyrim, right?
It's probably Skyrim.
I don't know. Like, Skyrim gets a lot of flack, and I don't think that Skyrim is like. I don't think it holds up particularly well. I don't find it particularly fun.
No,
to
I don't either.
Go back to. But like, it's a fine game. I don't think it's like. It's like at worst, pretty boring. Turn around.
There's some. Oh, where?
Hold on. The other way. Face the opposite way to what you're facing. Okay, that's just a Cooper emblem.
I know, I've fallen for that many times.
I was pretty sure that's all it was, but I was like, I don't know.
The thing about Skyrim that really got to me, even when I was younger and playing it, was there's no way to get on top of that Grizz, right? I think the Grizz they were talking about that's on his hat is the other one. It's like the smaller ice statue. That one right there.
Yeah, that was the one that it was on. Yes.
And I got that one.
Yes. That is true.
Even as a teenager, this bothered me. I didn't like that like my character would become like the leader of every organization.
It's odd. I feel like there's an extent to which like these games are streamlined such that you don't need to make any decisions.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't like I shouldn't. One person should not be in charge of like the mages and the fighters and the thieves
and the assassins
and the assassins.
Yeah.
Like, at what point am I just god of this? At what point am I just the emperor?
I know, and like the game never acknowledges it. Like, like one thing that's really good about Fallout New Vegas is that like even the most maximalist ending to that game, where you like do something with every faction, requires, first of all, like that's very central to the plot, right? Like it's important that your character is making a lot of decisions about, you know, what's going to happen to the Great Khans and what's going to happen to the Boomers and what's going to happen with Caesar's Legion. And like a bunch of those decisions are like mutually exclusive to one another.
Yeah.
So like you're choosing what happens to the Boomers, but like you're not becoming their leader. You're having a say in their fate.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, I don't know. Like that game understands how to have the character feel like they have an impact on the world without being like, you did it. You got to the top of the Thieves Guild, and now you're our master thief. Good job. No one else will acknowledge this in the whole world.
Are there any responsibilities? No.
Yeah.
We will still run things as we were before, but you are the most special one. Okay.
Like, I don't know. I love that I really have come to appreciate the back half of New Vegas, where it is just like an extended series of like diplomatic missions that take you to every corner of the world.
Oh yeah, is that something people?
And it's like, no, but as a kid, I feel like I didn't get it. I didn't understand that was like the good part of the game, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's what I liked a lot about New Vegas was seeing like going to an area and being like, all right, what's all these people about, and then being like, how do I resolve this? How do I get them to do what I want, or how do I get rid of them entirely?
Yes.
It's like, okay, the Brotherhood of Steel would be pretty useful to have around, but also, what if we just got rid of them?
And then all of those decisions come into play in the final mission.
Yeah.
You can have the Boomers fucking like fly a bomber plane over the Hoover Dam at the end of the game.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good. God, I love New Vegas. But yeah, no, there's definitely like just a more like, I don't know, just banal sort of generic D&D fantasy to the Skyrim way of things, where it's like everything is like a completely independent side quest and nothing has any bearing on anything else. Like the world is not a cohesive, complete place. And that's sad.
It is.
I do think it's fun though, and it's fun if you're just looking for like a, you know, like a D&D fantasy kind of thing with like a, you know, sort of like
Nordic
theme
to it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like if I ever get a better VR headset, I'm gonna go back to fucking VR Skyrim. That game has a crazy community, by the way.
VR Skyrim.
There's like a nutso VR Skyrim community that's essentially dedicated to modding it into being a completely different VR game.
Yeah.
And they're like, if you do that, it's the best game ever.
Yeah.
It's like the best. It's like the most extensive VR game ever. You just need to like mod out the fact that they didn't really make a like good VR port of it.
You need a mod. You just need to, you know, make the port. And then it's excellent. Yeah.
But I played a bit of that when I first got my
remember
Quest.
that.
Like it did not run very well, but like there is something very fun to being able to just like,
I mean, there's like, you know, there's something
walk around in Skyrim.
Being in VR is such a VR is one of those things that no commercial, no ad for it will ever be able to like convey how cool some games are.
I know. I've expressed over the course of Game Pending, because I think I got my VR headset after Game Pending started, which is crazy because I've had that thing for like 2 years now.
Yeah.
I still get a special feeling whenever I like go into VR.
Yeah, it's cool.
Like it is like it pisses me off because it's like a real thing. Like it's not a fake thing, and like not everything should be VR.
No.
But like some things definitely should be VR. Like it's a cool technology and it feels very unique. Like I remember I wanted a VR headset so bad in the early 2010s when like the first like Oculus Rifts were coming out. And I remember specifically like I wanted to play.
You wanted to play what?
Oh, it just lagged.
Are you okay? I think Ellie's internet is cutting out in some way. Don't worry, guys. Everything will be fine. We're still on Bottle Quest. I hear her typing. Are you okay?
Hi.
Ellie?
Hello? Hello?
Are you back?
Hi?
Hi. Yeah, you were like, I really wanted to play VR, and then you cut out.
I want to play VR Skyrim so bad
yeah.
2013 or whatever. And it's cool. It's cool to be like, oh, it's the Skyrim town, and I'm walking around it.
You know what games apparently have really good VR ports are the Resident Evil games.
I've heard that. I heard they actually made like very solid ports of the couple that got them.
Yeah, I think 7, 8, and 4 Remake have VRs.
I think that's true.
And apparently my brother's been playing 4 Remake VR, and he says it's really fun.
Mm-hmm. No, I really hope that Valve makes another VR headset. But, like, I don't know, it's Valve, so, like, they got really into VR for a minute, and then they made, like, incredible, like, seminal VR game, and then they're just never gonna do it again.
Yeah.
They're just like, okay, we did it.
We did it, we made a VR game.
And then...
Anyway. Thanks for playing.
We're really into Steam Deck now.
They are really into Steam Deck.
But, I mean, like, the thing is, like, this is how fucked up... Because basically what happened is that Facebook came in and they just, like, consumed the VR industry.
Yeah.
Like, they literally just came in and basically, like, developed a complete monopoly on every single VR studio and said, you're making, like, mobile-level games for the Quest now.
Yep.
Like, we want to own... We're making a bet on the idea of, like, maybe life will be in the metaverse now, which is stupid.
No, it's a good idea. What do you mean?
So we're gonna make... Dude, my internet. Bro, my internet?
Your internet's really fucking up.
I'm trying to complain about Facebook, man. Come on.
At least
no one's heard it. I'm the first person to ever think of these things. I need to get my message out there. What was I gonna say? Basically, like, Facebook made a cost-effective VR headset that sucks pretty bad in a lot of ways, and then sold it at a massive deficit, essentially just to create, like, an artificial stranglehold on the industry. Like, I don't think they make money on the Quest 2s that they sell, because they were selling them for, like, $200, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And it's, like, extremely underpowered and bad, but because it's, like, the entire market, because of the way that Facebook, like, aggressively sold them, it just means that, like, every VR game now needs to be, like, able to run on, like, 2013-era smartphone GPU.
Ellie?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. The last thing I heard you say was every game needs to run a 2013-era smartphone GPU.
Yep, that's pretty much the last thing I said.
Okay.
Because that's what the Quest 2 has, so... And they own every studio that makes actual VR games now. So, like, are we fucked? Are we just never gonna find the bottle?
I don't know.
Are we gonna end in failure?
We're not gonna end in failure.
What's up on that platform?
On what platform?
To the right.
This one?
No, turn left now. Up. Left more. Okay, that was a wall you needed to climb up as Stinky Cooper.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Whatever his name is, Bob.
Stinky Cooper.
Stinky Cooper. Stinker Cooper.
Stinker Cooper.
Light Gaia Cooper.
Like Gaia Cooper. How much more Unleashed do we have?
I don't know, like 50 episodes. Like a lot.
Really? I
Yeah,
guess we're in that,
we basically just ended the grind. Like, we're just gonna have, like, 6 more episodes of Eggman Land and then, like, 3 episodes of Final Bosses or something ridiculous. Like, I think we have at least 10 episodes left. It's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous. This series is gonna be on forever because fucking there's, like, 10 episodes devoted to this.
Ha ha ha!
Dude, I'm about to.
Jokes on you guys. Do we want to try to run through a list again?
I think we might need to run through a list.
I'm gonna try to find something that has pictures. Sly, Cooper, Thieves, in time, bottles, cave of the... I don't know why it took me so long to compose this search. Wait, I'm typing it into YouTube again, which I don't think I want video. I think I want...
You want picture.
I want picture. Pictures, okay. Give me something with pictures. Cave of the Raccoon, Sly Cooper Wiki, collectibles.
Oh, Wiki might be good.
Clues. No, okay, it has, no, after collecting all 30 clue bottles, blah blah blah. No, I need to know where they are. What about this? Okay, here's like a short, like a half-hour-long video with every world in it.
Okay.
So that means this section's only going to be like 7 minutes, which is relatively fast. I'm just gonna watch. I'm gonna watch this shit. Do you want to watch this together?
Do you want to just pause the video while I watch this?
No. Well, do you want to leave the video running while we watch this?
I don't want to leave the video running.
Okay, then pause it.
Well,
then pause it.
You watch it. And,
oh, we tried that. It didn't work.
That's true. Hold on, guys. 1 sec. I'll be right back. I'm gonna pause. I'm not gonna let you guys watch this. Be right back.